welcome to Tips and Tricks for Digital Business Owners Tuesday. Vimal and me were just chatting. Vimal is a colleague of mine, another digital business owner. We were chatting about how he joined the business, and he had a very hilarious story to tell. Of course, we're now both happy digital business owners, but this story is worth listening to. So, Vimal, do tell me what happened when you saw our 90-minute free webinar.
Yeah. So just to give you a big bit of background about myself, right? I was a software engineer working in a company. Work was really hectic, so I just wanted some way to start something on the side. So around that time is when I saw this ad from our coach Kavya on YouTube, and she was reviewing some book and looked pretty interesting. So then I started exploring more. Hey, what does she do? And then I found her Facebook page. I started going through her Facebook page, and then she talked about a webinar. I went to the webinar, signed up for it, a 90-minute webinar. And the webinar was there were about, I think, 5 or 10 people over there in the thing, and they were talking about how they're making money in the online world and doing what they do, and pretty successful, good, nice. And I'm listening to all this, and and around the end of it is when they say that, hey, if you want to get into the system and figure things out and explore more, uh, there is a fee of $150, $149 to be precise. So, that really got me thinking. $149, huh? That's about 12,000 rupees. So, well, you got these people, random people on the internet, banded together. They're talking about how successful they are, how much money they're making. What really is their business? Is this their business to con people of 12,000 rupees? So, so that's the impression I got at that time. And then, I thought, okay, let's not make a decision right away. Let's not say either yes or no right now. Let's just sleep over it, okay? Because, you hear something new, you don't know sometimes what to make of it. But once you sleep over it for like 2 or 3 days, you things settle down and you get more clarity. So I thought, okay, let's just think about it later. 3, 4 days later, I finally thought, what's the worst that can happen, right? The worst that can happen is probably they'll just run away with 12,000 Indian rupees, right? It's not the end of the world. So I have to start a business, and I'm pretty serious about it. Okay, so I know that you can't start anything for dirt cheap, right? So you can't really start anything for 12,000 rupees. That seemed like a very small amount. But then what really was worrying me at that time is this their whole business model, right? Just getting people onto their webinar, getting them to pay $149 and just vanish, then never to be seen again. So that's what I thought, and then I finally thought that no, let's just give it a try. You naturally do tend to be skeptical about things that you see on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Random strangers, who knows who they are, what they are, what's their background? We have no clue. So I thought that that skepticism is natural, but then I also thought that, hey, 12,000 rupees is what I'm risking. And that's not such a big risk. Unless you take a small risk here and there once in a while, you really won't be able to get anywhere, is what I also know. So I decided to take the plunge, and I went with my credit card, tried to pay it, and it was failing. And I tried again and again, and it was still failing. I finally reached out to my coach Kavi and said, "Hey, why isn't your website accepting the money?" And then she told me, try this, try that. I tried it for another 2, 3 days, and finally it got working.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my story. So, uh, skepticism.
Yeah, the thing is that if you go to Haagen-Dazs, you
Mhm.
can't just decide all the ice creams are bad on one shot. You have to at least try it. So the
That's right.
point is, like Vimal, even I was very skeptical, but I said I wanted to become financially independent. So we both tried it, and we're both very happy with the program. It's very legit. We pay our taxes on every one paisa that we earn, and it's real. There is proof. 10 random people don't get together every week and just talk and take 12,000 rupees. They're different.
Yeah.
That's not the business. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's how the mind works. That's how the mind works. So before your mind gets carried away with you, at least give us a chance, right?
Definitely. Right, right, right. So, I mean, I think my coach knew this. So when I had my first call with her, she said, Vimal, whatever you see over there is real. Okay, those are real people, and the money that they are claiming that they're earning is real.
Yes.
So, yeah, so that's, I think she understood that, she understood where I'm coming from. So, I think that's the first thing that she was telling me. So yeah, we've got a lot of people over here in our group. For those of you who don't know, right, we've got almost 200,000 people who are working with us,
Yeah.
and all of them are, doing the same thing that we are doing, and yeah, doing good business.
Yeah, absolutely. So the tips and tricks for this video is give it a chance. Don't just decide it's not working. And an, a digital business owner has to be an action taker. You have to take that risk. There's always a risk factor, right, Vimal?
Right, 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 right.
Yeah.
So there's this interesting quote: "You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take."
Wow.
Right?
Yes, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
That's right.
That's a great tip.
Ah,
Yeah.
100%.
Superb. So thank you so much, Vimal. And thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this funny incident that he did, but that's what we are, human beings. We're hilarious. Bye. See
You
you
guys.
soon. Next Friday, Vimal is coming on Action Takers with me. We're going to have a discussion about digital business and general life. Bye.
Yeah. See you guys there. Bye bye.